Hello dear students, today let us discuss assertion reason which are appeared in the previous year board examination. So before answering to the each assertion and reason, at the same time we learn the concept which is behind the question, so that we will be learning not only answer to this assertion and reason, we will be learning the many concept where we are able to answer even some more questions that is asked on this concept. So first assertion and reason question is, myopia eye cannot see distant objects distinctly. Reason: for the correction of myopia, converging lens of appropriate power are used. So options have written in the short way. Option A, assertion is true, reason is true, reason is correct explanation of the assertion. Option B, assertion is true, reason is true, whereas reason is not correct explanation of the assertion. Option C, assertion true, reason false. Option D, assertion is false, reason is true. So we have to see which option holds good for the given question. So the question is based upon the human eye and the colorful world chapter from the grade 10. So we know that defects of human eye are of two types. One is myopia, another one is hypermetropia. So we have one more, that is presbyopia. We'll discuss in the upcoming questions. So what is myopia is? So we'll concentrate on the myopia because the question is asked on the myopia. So what is myopia? A person can see near objects clearly. A person cannot see far objects. What is myopia? A person can see near objects clearly, cannot see the far objects. This defect is called as myopia. So if you want to represent the myopia in terms of the diagram, if this is the human eye, for a healthy person, the intersection of the rays should happen on the retina part of the eye. So if these are the two rays from the source of the light, incident rays, the intersection should happen on the retina, then the person will not be having any defect. Whereas in the myopia case, this is not going to happen. So the intersection of the rays is going to happen in front of the retina. Where it's supposed to happen, it should happen on the retina, but in the defected myopia person eye, the intersection will happen in front of the eye, so that he can see the near objects, cannot see the far objects. What is assertion? Myopia eye cannot see the distant object clearly. So assertion is true? Yes, assertion is true. Reason: for the correction of myopia, converging lens of appropriate lens is used. See, this dot intersections should come on the retina. So we have two lenses with us. One is convex lens, another one is concave lens. So what is the property of convex lens? This is concave lens. Convex lens are converging lens. So what will happen if the rays are coming? The property of the convex lens is to converge the rays. That means to intersect the rays. Whereas what is the property of concave lens? If the rays are coming, it's a diverging lens. So it is not going to intersect, it is going to diverge. So come to the defect eye. So you can use this or you can use this, so that the intersection should happen on the retina. Suppose if you use convex lens, what is the property? It is converging. So already converging took place very early. If you take the convex lens, then the converging will happen still more early. Then the person can see near objects, cannot see far object. So if you use, suppose if I am able to see this dot near, if you use this, I am able to see the still near objects. But after about the far, it remains as a defect itself. So what we have to do, instead of using the convex lens, if we use concave lens, which is a diverging lens, then what will happen? The intersection will not happen here. Since it's a diverging, it takes the intersection point still more far. Since suitable power or appropriate power is given, it has to go still. So if you use the appropriate power of diverging lens, then the intersection will happen on the retina so that the defect will be corrected. So what is the reason? For the correction of myopia, converging lens should be used, which is wrong. Assertion is true, but reason is wrong. What is the answer? Assertion is true, reason is incorrect, or reason is wrong. So option C is the answer for this assertion and reason.